So there's
That's exactly true.
Though, like,
well, that's probably exactly it. Like,
and it just builds the cult more.
Audience engagement.
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 Yes.
Oh.
But
who's your favorite Disney princess, C4?
My favorite Disney princess?
Favorite Disney princess?
That's a really good question that I totally know the answer to.
Yeah.
I actually can't think of her name.
You're answering it in the same way that my favorite Disney princess answers questions.
What's her name? From the Black Cauldron.
What's her name?
The Black Cauldron. Thank you.
She's not a Disney princess, though.
She's a princess, and she's from.
But
there's like that's
actually like the first real independent actor.
No.
Yeah, actually it is. That's one of the rules.
Maybe.
If you actually look at any license with any two Disney princesses on it, they are not allowed to make eye contact.
Weird. They have to have a role in an animated Disney or Pixar film. They can't be in a sequel, so they have to star in their own original movie, not a sequel. Yeah. And then beyond that, they have to be either royal by birth, royal by marriage, or be heroic. It also has to be financially successful, but not too financially successful, or else you end up with Elsa and Anna, who make too much money on their own.
So does that mean Frozen isn't one anymore because there's a sequel?
They were never made Disney princesses.
I still don't from the movie. I could care less.
That's honestly the way I would suggest it too in my head. Would be
the logic stops there.
Disney princess.
Brave is actually my favorite movies that I've watched. Yeah,
pretty great.
But honestly, like I never really watched a lot of Disney princess movies.
Really? You and your brothers didn't watch Disney princess movies?
What a twist! Like, I didn't watch Snow White. I didn't watch Cinderella.
Man, get in touch with
kind of watched Beauty and the Beast. I wasn't really even. You have no worries about that. Thank you. I don't need Disney to help me with that. I'm more than capable of maintaining my own personal energies. Thank you.
Do you have it? If I may be so bold, do you have a name for your feminine side?
Yeah, Andrew.
I don't know what people do. I wasn't gonna judge.
Everyone has it in them, you clown. Welcome to the world. What a twist!
He dresses up on Fridays.
I'm sure you'd like to see
Adria. It would be Adria.
A drag Andrew, but that's not the way I live my life. Thank you.
Wait, you don't dress up on Fridays as a dragon and go out of the town?
What?
I mean, I have no
I'm
idea.
doing life wrong if that's not.
Yeah, that's weird.
I literally sit in my bed playing video.
Halloween, we should all.
Welcome to my life. Don't call my life lame. How dare you?
If you all seen Rock Hero pictures,
go to church, Sarah.
We should all do drag.
Okay.
I don't go to church. Maybe that's my lame for me. I find that pretty lame.
Sure, that's fine. I'm okay with that. It can be pretty lame, actually.
See, it's a matter of perspective.
But I church for hot dog Sundays.
Yeah, you can go to church for hot dog Sundays.
My mom's church, because she's Christian, she would church would do free hot dog Sundays. So I pretended I was and sit in Sunday school just because I wanted dogs.
Mine's the fake Halloween event.
Hot dogs for Jesus.
Now that you say it like that.
Oh my goodness.
Everybody get their hot dogs out for Jesus.
Oh.
Be sure to dress it with his blood and the holy
Whiz.
Jesus,
content of the body of mustard. And is the hair of relish? I don't know.
It's horseradish for heaven.
Yeah.
Look, my mom goes to a small church. They need to bring in people somehow, okay? They gotta fatten up this fat kid. I was playing the system as a young kid.
Hot dogs for Jesus. Everybody pray. Everybody pray. Say grace for hot dogs.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I've gone to church like
that's
twice.
not a every church thing. That's unique.
Oh, of course, it's not an every church thing. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm not that single-minded. What are you? What? I don't know what you're talking about. It's something else. His topic, segue things.
My favorite Cusco.
Nice. That's a good choice.
That's a good choice.
He fits all the criteria.
Yep.
He does. He
has magic hair.
I love that.
He has magic hands.
Yeah.
He talks to animals. He was poisoned. He was slaved. And people assume that all his problems are solved because a big, strong man showed up.
I appreciate the fact that you're using the Wreck-It Ralph guidelines there for who a Disney princess is.
Another good one is Loki.
Yes, that's true.
Loki is also a Disney princess by that criteria.
He's a Marvel princess now.
And Thor, yeah.
Yeah,
you're true. You're right.
You know what? Everyone can be a Disney princess.
Kylo Ren
Doesn't matter
kind of
who you
is
are.
too, though. Yeah.
As Iron Man.
What? So is Thanos. Thanos is a Disney princess.
Thanos doesn't have magic hair, though.
Yeah, Thanos doesn't have magic hair.
Because he got rid of it for a magic hand.
Who's caught up with the What If TV show?
Gamora would be
Not caught up, but they were just talking about it before you showed up.
Oh, the newest episode, so good. I'm excited to. They finally made I knew they were gonna segue it into something with the actual universe. Yeah, and it's really cool.
Yeah, it's just too bad.
Excited. I'll have to watch it. Yeah.
It's
when
just
we're
too
done.
bad it's Marvel.
Wait, Jeremy, what about you? What's your favorite Disney princess?
Mulan.
Oh, very good.
Mulan has one of. I think that ruins her because she's not supposed to be a Disney princess. She's just supposed to be. They
expanded the guidelines just to fit her in.
She's not supposed to be. She's just some warrior.
Some peasant.
I mean, the general who is the
prince. She's from a distinct family.
She becomes a princess at the end of the movie when she marries the prince.
But he's not a prince. He's
not. I mean,
Mulan too.
The original story of Mulan. If you look it up, is still bad stuff with all the spice. That's why action did really made me so mad because I'm like,
oh, I know.
Why don't you just take the historical material? China will still love you. Your big Papa Chinese teat will still.
No, either just get over it and expect them to hate you.
No, they'll love you if you do it.
They'll hate you because Disney to them with Shang-Chi and China still trying to. Chinese act all Chinese martial arts. It's not even a mix of Chinese martial arts.
No, because what's his name's in the movie?
He's Chinese. Simu Liu is Chinese. His actors are Chinese.
Not all
characters.
No, there's another Abomination.
And the Hulk.
I was saying
that.
I'm just going off what I've seen in the trailer.
Man,
I was going off of what I've heard.
With magic, loses magic, finds himself, comes back, fights, big explosion. Sky.
I'm not really. I don't want to hear his long-winded.
Have you watched the movie, John?
Because not at all. I haven't seen it at all.
Talking about
it's just.
I don't want to hear it. I usually mute it just for the fact of that secondary knowledge in the back of my brain. The entire time I watch it.
Insert.
Come on. Movie.
I'm waiting for it to come to better quality online.
You've watched all 40 of them. It's the same formula.
This one apparently was actually really big name martial arts people for the martial arts specifically, and they said that they wanted to top every other Marvel movie for its martial arts combat. This was supposed to be the best one.
I am not going to spoil it for Andrew. I'm going to look up to see if it actually. Because now I'm super interested.
You just want to know if it has a sky beam.
Yep.
Most of the other first-gen Marvel movies that introduce new characters.
And second-gen.
But you're not wrong, John, but you're also not right. There isn't a sky beam, but there's a beam.
Yeah.
If you know anything about Shang-Chi, he has ability. Shang-Chi has some abilities.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I've never been... I mean, you guys...
He's considered one of the best martial artists in the Marvel universe.
It was a really good movie. I really, really loved it.
Marvel.
It was sort of simultaneously the most grounded and real story and the least.
Character outside of Deadpool has been All right, my top 3 have always been Iron Man, Wolverine, and Deadpool. And
what about Batman?
That's not
Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah, it is.
Just haircut and telling me fucking Batman. My God.
He's gonna find a way to justify it too. Just watch.
Anyone else know Slade's mask?
As well as
orange on one half, and dark on
red
the other.
for the most part still.
Anyway, but no, I'm interested in Marvel. Iron Man was with like the nanotech Iron Man. Where he was like,
or where he becomes a literal god.
But that's because they never introduced Reed Richards, because they had one good Fantastic Four movie.
They thought the Fantastic Four and
one
Reed Richards is a huge deal.
And the only good Final Fantastic Four movie so far has been
The Incredibles.
The Fantastic Four movie. Fantastic Four, only 2 of them were deformed.
Except for apparently he cannot be killed.
The Thing?
I was just watching a video about that. Yeah, apparently the Thing cannot be killed. He's absolutely indestructible. I'll send the video later. Apparently he's indestructible. He can be resurrected on by his own abilities.
That's cool.
Because he's made of rock or something. As long as his spirit exists near rock, he possesses rock. Or something like that.
Oh, that's gross. The best version of the Thing was when it was like he had like a chitin. His entire like skin was, they found out it was like a chitin. And that's how he was like super, like they thought he was like rock, but it just looked like that because of the way human skin is, and he was actually more like an insect. I thought that was always the coolest version.
I mean, that version makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. But they Marvel every 5 years because they realize no one's been watching since the original run of Civil War. Like movies, like the really good comic book series. One of my all-time favorite Marvel comic book series. That one, and obviously Deadpool Kills the Universe. But and I might go see the new Spider-Man movie. I will.
It looks so good.
I will secede that I like good.
That came out.
Comics looks hit and miss. The Brie Harrelson's role looks like it could go either way still.
And the problem with Spider-Man is like I grew up with the TV show, man, and like the second Spider-Man 2 with Tobey Maguire is still my all-time favorite Spider-Man movie. I've seen Into the Multiverse. I've seen Into the Multiverse. I've seen all the other ones. Spider-Man. That's why I'm excited.
Even though the Tobey Maguire was kind of weird.
In that movie, he nailed it.
I've never really been a movie person, and the Marvel movies are one of very few things that can actually like keep my attention.
Good.
I don't know.
So good for ADHD.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Great to know.
Honestly,
they probably do that like purposely, like scientific. Holy shit! Why have we never thought of that before? I bet you it's a motherfucking science. I bet you that's what.
There is. It's literally. The
FBI
studied this a long time ago.
It's dependent on how many flashing lights and how many different colors are in a specific scene, or whether you have to issue the warning or not.
And it wouldn't be the FBI; it would be the CIA. FBI doesn't do covert.
No, that's international artistry thing.
Yeah, it was studied.
Well, what movie was it? I just saw this recently. There was one movie, whole rhyme. The director put in the sound of wasps in the background, and it's very subtle, and just that hum throughout the movie, and it made people extremely disoriented, and some people super anxious throughout the movie.
You know that windmills can make you lose your mind? Same thing.
Yeah, because everything's kind of vibrational, right?
Noise.
Sound of it. Yeah.
Your vibrating frequency, and when other sounds counteract that frequency, it can actually hurt you. You like hurt your ears and your mind, right?
Yeah, but even just the sound of it. That's part of it, but also like part of it is literally just the fact that constant sound.
Yeah, well, the sound is vibration.
Exorcist. Yeah. In the background of the entire movie, all the music in the background.
Okay.
To make everyone in the theater feel uneasy.
That's kind of interesting too, because they did it for The Exorcist, which is because it's more like a theatrical, because it's like a thing is making you uncomfortable watching this horror movie about
and subconscious.
Yeah, right. So it makes you you feel like you're in the movie because like being there, that's how it probably feels. Because those people in the movie want to be there, the priest, then the pad out. They don't want to deal with this demon, but they have to. It's their whole thing, and they're probably dealing with being anxious as fuck and being like, "This demon's probably gonna kill me, dude." Right?
Mm-hmm. The same thing is used in, of all things, Doctor Who. There's this Doctor Who story arc about someone who's hearing like a four knocks or like a 2 hearts beating is really, you can't hear that, mind. But it's like it's this beat of 4, and through this whole arc of episodes, it's just constant in the background of everything. And you reach the end, and you just hear this like 4, and it's quite the thing.
The rhythmic.
It's actually surprisingly effective at getting into your head.
Doctor Who?
Yeah.
Doctor what?
Doctor when?
Doctor where?
Doctor why?
No, exactly. Stop it. Stop now.
Stop it. What about Professor How?
No, I was just...
Because he's not really a doctor, that's why he's not a when, why, and where.
Exactly.
It's Professor How.
He is, you never know.
Professor How.
He's only got his PhD.
With his assistant, Coda and Woulda.
Yeah. He's always envious of his doctors who when
he's the evil malcontent.
Right.
So frustrated with
they're all doctors, but he's just a professor.
Yeah.
With his instant Woulda.
They look down on me for not having my doctorate, but I have my PhD.
Soon I will prove to them. I just need to figure out how.
Sounds like we have a new one-shot character.
There we go.
Yep. Main characters of the doctors.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we have officially hit the hour.
Tell us your thoughts about Professor How.
We're into the episode. Thank you to if you want our podcast. I'll post a link in the chat. It's for Buzzsprout. It's what we use. You can start podcasts for free. People. They're really awesome. Just it's free. If you want to try it, just out of nowhere, we're like, fuck it. We talk for hours anyway. Let's just record it and see if people want to listen. And
apparently they do.
You can imagine all our shock how people do. It was a collective shock. So let's trust me.
We're all still in shock.
I am C4. Beside me is Sara, Vike. Below me is Insanieac. In the ultimate lounge position, Villains of the Villains Talk Show. Thank you very much for tuning in, and tune in Friday for 2-Shot, and tune in Sunday maybe. I think Sunday and then next Wednesday for another podcast episode. Maybe we'll have a guest. Things. And
don't like
not interrupting me. It's weird. Wow,
man.
Thank you for being my chest.